Well, we can actually say we had. Here we go. Technical difficulties are solved, Big Steve. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CMATS Modern Arnis Live. We have made it yet again a couple minutes late, but we can actually say there was technical difficulties. Because if there weren't, that means I'd have to say that we were late. No. But what's happening, everybody? Well, it's May 8th. We're in May 8th. We just finished the knife seminar on the weekend. Oh, by the way, I'm your voice without a face right now, the host, Jordan Dellabough. And on the mat, we have Big Steve. Big Steve's returning on the mats. And we're going to have some fun with the art of modern Arnis, Filipino stick fighting. And yeah, going to have some fun. That being said, I'm going to do some techie bits real quick. Let people know that we are engaged in online stuff right now and live. If you are logged into Google's or logged into YouTube's, you can chat with us. We have our chat board up. Love to hear from you. And a thumbs up on the video would be great. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. And do share the channel. We're up to 461, making our way to 500. We have less than, what, 39? Is that 39? Math. Less than 39 subscribers to go and reach 500. We can do it, everybody. We can do it with your help. Do share the channel. Really appreciate it. Also, we're done with the fishing videos until midsummer. You won't see any more fishing videos on the channel, but you can go to our playlist to go watch old ones if you want. And or boating, other boating type videos are on there as well, as we are located on the Pacific Ocean, on the west coast of Canada, in British Columbia, Canada, on the island called Vancouver Island. Not Vancouver the city, but Vancouver Island. Victoria is the city, and this is where we play and practice and enjoy the art of modern Arnis. On that note, I am continuing with the techie bits. You hear that? That's awesome. And for some reason, there we go. Technical bits all over the place here. Let's see. Hey, so far so good. Facebook's being kind to me. We got suggestions. Where's this? I want to copy the link. There we go. Almost there, everyone. Almost there. Facebook's been notified. We should switch. I do the swinging stick stuff and you do. No, you'll make me look bad. You'll be able to do it in like no seconds flat, probably.
So if you want me to log into Facebook, okay? And then I don't want to post anything, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, oh, on Facebook, right. Yeah. Okay, so that's all done. Actually, we're still in record time. We're doing good. We left time for people to join us out there. And we got our kilobits are looking good, our frames per second are looking good, and if you are logged into YouTube or Google out there, you can chat live with us. Please let us know if our mic and video camera are good. Love to hear from you. Otherwise, we're going to get started. Okay, that's looking good. What?
I wonder if we can do it with like K6 coming in to hit me.
Oh, yeah.
I think that This is a little tacky. It's hard.
Now, last week, did we have some problems with the mic not picking us up as well, or?
Oh, was it last week? I think it was last week. It was not as loud as it has been in the past. So there's a level issue or something.
So maybe we just have to learn to talk louder.
Could be that.
Yeah, that's probably it. We're probably like whispering or something like that. I'll move the mic closer here.
There you go.
There. Make sure we hit it nice and hard. All right. Good evening, sir.
Sir?
Good evening, everyone. Oh my gosh, if you were out here on the West Coast today, it was gorgeous outside.
Yes, it was.
The sun just made you want to relax in the backyard, do some gardening, mow the lawn, all that good stuff. And practice the art of modern Arnis. And, you know, teach some kids how to cast a rod properly and put a new lure on for your son there. Gave him something to play with, an old, old stinky squid lure.
You seem to like it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What else are we? So we're going to practice some modern Arnis tonight, and what are we going to do? We're going to do, I was thinking Abanico. Abanico tonight. This word called Abanico, what is it? I'll teach you the way we do it here at CMATS, the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios. And when we think about Abanico, it's like fan hitting. It has to do with, you know, your back and forth, or you're up and you're down, this motion. And I find a lot of people, especially when they're just starting out, really focus on the wrist going around and hitting. And I want us to focus on not the wrist, but right to the elbow. If you notice in this position, my elbow is up. When it comes down and around, my elbow is down. So rather than thinking of my hand doing this, because then my elbow is really not going up and down, I want my elbow up, I want my elbow down. When we put the focus to the elbow, Big Steve, I found that we don't crank our wrists. They don't get over cranked. Because if you're not doing that, you're just doing this, it's so tense in here that if, once you're doing like 100 of these, it's hurting.
It's not the muscle you should be using.
Yes, correct. So we need to make sure we use the right number, right muscle for the job. So in that idea, Abanico. The second point about Abanico that I want to make before we start, because then that way you guys can really analyze us to make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah.
Leave us lots of comments on how we mess up. But the second thing I want to point out is keeping the stick level with the ground. You don't want the stick coming and trying to do this and it's all over the place. You want to work at in the beginning, keeping it nice and level. How am I doing, Big Steve?
Pretty good.
Am I okay? Yeah. Good enough for the video?
Not bad.
Should I?
It was a little wonky.
What? A little bit like.
Yeah.
Okay. How about? Wait. There. How's that better?
Yeah, it's looking better. Yeah.
Okay. So, less time for it to go woo. Okay.
On the back end, yeah.
So, this idea, keeping it flat like a helicopter, that's important.
Sir.
Third major point that's important, number 3, is the fist faces the ceiling. So here I am here, the fist, this flat part faces the ceiling. When my elbow's down, the fist is facing the ceiling still facing up. So that's why now it's all about the elbow coming down and going up.
Sorry, I'm trying to picture how somebody would do this, but fist down.
Oh, fist down. Well, here's the thing. When we're doing this one and the fist is facing the ceiling, what happens is people end up having an angle.
Oh, I see. It shoots
their fist
off.
is
That's
like,
what you're saying. So keep it straight to keep it flat.
Their fist is like this.
Yeah.
So now their fist is facing this way, not to the ceiling. They have their knuckles facing to the ceiling.
Understood. Thank you.
So that's the concept. I've seen that recently. So
got it.
That's what we're working on correcting and refining.
Yes, sir.
So now we have this fan hitting movement. We're going to play with it this way first off. Okay. So a good way to start off practicing with this is I can hold my stick out and this person here can do, say, 50 strikes. But in the way that we count for now, if you hold your stick up, Big Steve,
sure.
I'm going to go, I could count that as 1 and then go to 25 and times it by 2. Right? Okay. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. But sometimes when you start getting fast, people can't keep up with the count.
So if you go every second one, then you can start to
I think it was 7.
times it by 2. Then you can keep up because you go 1, 2. It's easier to count.
Sure.
The second thing about that, as we do this, is not only is the elbow coming down, but we want to get the hips learning to move. So if my hip goes this way, my hip goes this way. This motion here, really letting that hip, let this be the end of the tail of a whip, just coming around. And again, my fist is facing up, my elbow is up. If you have troubles focusing on your elbow, pinch it. Take that little fatty skin down there. I bet you there's a name for that.
There is.
Do you know the name of that fatty little piece?
I do.
No.
I do.
You do this?
Yeah, I do.
This right there?
Yep.
Check this out, everyone. I got a fatty elbow thing.
I think yours is longer than mine.
What do you got for a name for it?
You want the real name?
Sure.
It's called the weenus.
This is the weenus? No way.
Definitely.
Well, everybody, looks like I got a long weenus. I don't get it. It's like a nothing. It's ridiculous. All right. Why do I have? Anyways. So when you want to focus on the elbow, just give it a slap, pull on that weenus there, slap it up, and you'll start thinking about the elbow when you move.
Definitely.
Do you even know how to spell that word?
I assume it's like WEENUS.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll have to check this out later.
Yeah.
Okay, just no Googling pictures.
I'll spell it right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's start with that. We'll do 25 hits for Big Steve.
Sure.
Let's check out his form, see how he does here. Abanico, here we go.
Sure.
Now I have to hold it up. I don't want to hold it down here because he'd be chopping off his neck. So I'm going to hold it up here at his height.
There we go.
I wonder if like the height is off camera right now.
Actually, probably is. Yeah, it should be.
Nah, it's all good.
Oh
We
yeah,
got
no,
this.
definitely.
Okay, I'll come down.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you're in there. Now you can check the flatness later. Good, nice tempo. His fist is facing the ceiling. His elbow's going up. His hips are turning. Big Steve's doing a great job right now. Woohoo! That's it. Oh, am I supposed to count? 25. There we go. Good.
Sir.
All right. I just guessed.
That sounds good.
I forgot to count. So, there we are, the beginning makings of Abanico. What is this move for? What can we do with it? Things of that nature. Now, if we think of, let's start off with strike 1. Strike 1 Abanico. As he comes in with a strike 1 and I connect here, it's going to look like a 1-2 step to begin with, but it should iron out over time where it's just one step. And the 1-2 step is I lock at the same time I'm coming around, making wrist on wrist contact, and then letting this come out to the temple strike. Or sometimes if this was a bladed weapon of any sort, it's coming around and taking out the pectoral. So here it comes in, blocking, coming around, hitting. Because we're dealing with sticks, we'll think of it as a clubbing strike or a whipping strike. So, boom. And it comes around, so I'm here, bonk. And I want you to hear this for a second. Let's get close here. Ready? Listen closely. This is our ASMR part of our workout. I wonder if they caught that.
Oh, I should do it again.
Okay, let's do it again. So I want that wrist on wrist. I want you to be able to feel it, hear it, because that's important. If you don't have it, watch, I'll do it slow, watch what happens.
Yeah.
Okay? Here we go, I'll do it again. There's nothing stopping him. There's nothing for me to get around how he just stopped me.
Sure.
So all he has to do is extend, right? So once I'm here and I do this,
Yeah, I can't extend that.
that now interjects and disrupts that counter process.
Sure.
So we're here, bang! And then from there, I can circle up and go into techniques. But let's just do that first. So Abanico off a strike 1.
Sure.
Chunk. Good, nice wrist connection. Good, I bet you they can hear yours. Let's do that, ready? different.
That was different.
This
I was trying to step softly,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Boom. Okay. And then just one motion. Good. So just coming right in. I'm like, yeah. Good. Nice. So this is learning the idea of Abanico. Abanico. A-B-A-N-I-C-O. Abanico.
Yep.
Now here, and I'm coming up and I'm hitting. What is some ideas we could do? We saw Big Steve get into position. Once I've got the strike, I could immediately hook the wrist and come in for an arm bar right here and take out his center some more. I could get the hit, come up here, and I could circle around and get a tie, like a butterfly tie here, in which we can then get into wrist locks. We can get into elbow compresses. We can get into, from here, down into trappings. We could do that as well, and all I do is learn to use my puño on that one. So I'm here, up, hit. I might catch the puño here, where I'm just clipping here, so that way when this bait comes up, I just take this over. There's things all over the place that you can start to see that you have available to you once you get Abanico down.
Yes, sir.
And I think this is more like an advanced green belt level for Abanico and brown belt level in around that time, in around that area.
I would agree with the green belt part, yeah. Not sure about the rest.
There you go. So you got the scoops into the ties, nice. You got a bait, a little trap, nice. Good. Okay. So Abanico, taking out that little quick strike. Oh, nice elbow compress. Oh yeah, there you go. Wrist lock, take down.
What else will I go from here?
Arm bar right there. You got bait.
I don't know where that one's going.
Okay, sure. Side by side throw-ish. So you can start to, again, explore, see what's available to you. So as we're working on this Abanico, can we do Abanico off strike 2 then? Yes. It's a little bit more dangerous, but still can be done.
Yes, sir.
Again, wrist on wrist contact is so important here. If I don't do wrist on wrist contact, and I'm doing my Abanico, there's nothing to stop him from coming in and continuing his strike. If I do wrist on wrist contact, I pop his hand and his stick kind of over in an angle. And it doesn't matter if the person's tall or short. That's right there. I had elbow up, I brought the elbow down. And then from there I can get disarms going. I can get from here wraps up, wrist locks. From there I can go into rolling arm bar. Right, what else do we have off of that one? Boom. We have, backward throw. Right, take it that way.
Sir.
And then when backward throw doesn't work, I come in, I got side by side throw. So there's like 5, 6 different things easily we can do off of that counter to your strike 2. It's just knowing which energy they're providing.
Sir.
So what do I mean by that? If I go to do, say I'd come down here and I come up here and I go to do backward throw, but he jams me, something happens and he stops me. Well, if I take this tip now and I roll it down underneath his elbow as I'm trying to pull him and he says no, I go with his energy. Then that drives up into the side-by-side throw.
Sir.
So here's number 2. Boom. Good. Get that wrist on wrist contact.
Yeah, I can do better.
And by the way, folks, there are still refinements to this as well. I'm just not putting all the points in.
Sir.
For all the points, come to us live here at CMATS, Monday through Thursday. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Hup! Bam! Rolling, nice.
Sir.
Abanico.
I'm trying to remember all the. Oh, yeah.
Backward throw.
I have to admit, I'm feeling the backward throw a lot more now in terms of our size difference these days.
Because you're able to move with your weight and everything?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good on my end.
No, it's not.
It's like, here we go on the Big Steve ride at the carnival.
But I remember in the beginning where you were able to stop me every time, and it frustrated me.
Yeah,
I'd be like, what the heck? I can pull everybody else over. How come I can't pull him over?
That's right. Well, just in case he doesn't think I still can't do it.
A better chance this day and age?
Yeah, there you go. Give me a little juice. Here we go.
A little juice?
Yeah, a little juice.
Oh,
That's the
I
wrong
see.
way, that's why.
That's why.
That's way.
Yeah.
You gotta go that way. You got some size to you and everything
This way.
else.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice, yeah.
Talking a big game here.
Yeah, I gotta let you know I'm still the instructor, you know.
Here, let's do it off the thing. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Bam! Slam! Right. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was good. That was very powerful.
I grabbed it this way.
Yeah.
Just to
Which is, well, not only that, but that's why you couldn't take me down.
Oh, it actually stopped me, eh?
Because when you're doing this,
Can't go any farther than
it's
here.
hard to go down like this. There's no
Yeah.
muscle group.
So it gives me this, but then I'm stuck.
This gives you that muscle group to press down, and that would have been, I wouldn't have been able to.
Would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
Still got a few things to teach me.
So, here we go. Appreciate that. That's got a nice welt there. That's good.
We'll go the other way this time.
There we go. Oh, side-by-side throw. Nice. Good. Switched it up. So there we are. Opportunities off of strike one, Abanico.
Sir.
Opportunities off of strike two, Abanico. And a great way to practice it is having a tree branch or something somewhere where if you hold your big stick up there, I'm just learning to do this. Tick-tock. Try to find a nice even timing as opposed to being like, you know, just relax, fist up, elbow down, elbow up. Was I still flying a little bit?
You're doing pretty good, actually.
Oh,
It's almost like the faster you went, the flatter it went kind of thing.
it's like a helicopter thing, right? It's just, all right. So have fun with that. That's Abanico. If you have any questions about that, we got our chat board up. Love to hear from you. Give us a hello. Give us a hi. Let us know what's happening. What else we got? We already had our knife seminar. Oh, we got a seminar coming up in Duncan,
Right?
up the island from Victoria. I'll be teaching modern Arnis June 8th, the Saturday. I'll be up in Duncan,
Nice.
giving a seminar up there and stuff. So,
June 8th.
yes.
Cool. Okay.
Are you gone then?
Not quite.
Oh,
Like-
arriving
like
home then?
2 days out, I think. Yeah.
That leaves us to, what else do you want to do tonight? So we got that seminar coming up. And then we got summer camp. People that are interested in summer camp or ever attending here out here and want to make a trip out of it to Vancouver Island. In July, we do like a 9 in the morning till 9 at night training. Of course, a break for lunch and stuff. We call that a summer camp. And then we'd sometimes go into Sunday as well, which makes it a 1.5 day, 2 day type of training camp.
Sure. I know what I want to do.
Aha!
No sticks.
What?
Yep. None.
Just when I thought I had an advantage.
Well, you still do.
What's up?
Just high five, low five.
High five, low five. Okay.
So off of here. See if I can remember this. We're
Well, it's
going
going to be a
to
surprise for me.
let me use words first.
Okay. This is good.
The idea here is, as we're doing this, moving with our hips, I'm going to catch his hand, but I'm not going to hold it here. I'm going to go with his energy.
So we're not arm wrestling.
Nope.
You're like just helping me go down.
Exactly. As he pushes, I just go with it.
Whoa. Nice.
And we get a nice little whole
Whole
lock there.
hand lock. Yeah. That's the name of it.
Sure. Whole lock versus whole hand.
There. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, good little chiropractic on the knuckles. That's good.
Maybe I'll go the other way.
Even it out. There it is. That
One
was
crack.
Both points your fingers. Good news was I was ready for that.
Oh, good.
Good. What's important about this, Big Steve?
What is important today? First thing that comes to mind is as I go going with the energy. So I let it come over, and then how do I describe that? This is, I'm not torquing it with my hand, I'm letting it fall into place.
Okay.
Is the best way I can describe that.
And then that's just kind of securing it, going with it.
I'm basically putting, what I'm doing is I'm putting this thumb and finger right here, and that's sort of what's causing this motion. It's what's bracing the back of his fingers, and then this part right here is what's bending him back.
Pressing.
But I'm not like getting it to here and then doing it, right?
No.
It's falling into that spot
Boom.
as we land.
So as we connect, you're saying that as you press, then I'm grabbing over here.
Sir.
So we're going high five, low five. No, see, I grabbed too early, right? No, I grabbed too early. So please teach me, how do I not grab, have committed? Okay, committed. No, no good, see?
Hang on. Oh. Okay, I think I know where you're going here.
Okay.
Not grabbing too early. So the idea here is I don't grab here and then try and apply. I have to let it go all the way over here
Boom, yeah.
before I lock it.
Inject or lock, yeah.
So don't go too early. Let it reach a nice point. Go over here.
Ah, nice.
Huh.
That was it.
Thank you.
And it should disrupt my center.
Yes, not this. There's no change
Center
in his
is
body.
fine. That's right.
Yeah.
Do it again. Boom.
Sir.
There should be that little bit of a disruption happening. Do we call that whole hand lock?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Good. What do we got out there? Someone saying hi. Oh, it's Master Bill Barker out there.
Nice.
Good to see you. It's been a while. Awesome. We just finished working on, in case you weren't there earlier, we were working on Abanico, just going through some ideas and concepts behind it. And now we're going into something Big Steve wanted to do, which was?
High five, low five.
High five,
to
low five.
Whole hand lock.
Whole hand lock. All right. And you know what's interesting about this? And I don't know if Mr. Bill Barker had any ideas on this or not, but one of the things I always found in the different martial arts I ever trained, a lot of them didn't teach both left and right how to snatch things out of the air. They have ideas when we get into positions and what you can grab and everything, but to have an idea, a practice, that you can practice snatching things out of the air, I think is what's pretty awesome about what modern Arnis had to offer. And whether or not some other arts do that, I haven't ever seen a lot of that.
Sir.
So, just going to throw that out there. If he has a difference of opinion, love to hear it. But if you have the same opinion, I'd love to hear that too still. Let's counterbalance that.
You don't want to just hear that.
Yeah. Just give me the bad news. Yeah. So there we are. Oh yeah, there it is.
And
Good.
then I'll circle it back up since you
Good.
did that
Nice.
earlier. Nice center lock here. I can turn up the hips.
Good. Good.
Oh.
All there. Almost there. Like just a little bit more, right? Let this finger extend.
Oh, let this extend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let that stay
I was
open.
going too light.
Don't give it a whole grab. Let
More.
that finger stay open.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now just yeah.
Got it.
See when I do that to you?
Yeah.
If I do this,
Kind of makes
Okay.
it harder for you to do,
I
actually.
leave this open.
Yep.
Woo! Let that energy flow.
Sir.
So close.
I'm still doing this. Okay. One hand's better than the other hand.
There you go. That was a bit better.
Sorry.
Practice keeping that finger open.
Right. What do I do on this side? I don't do it either. I do this weird hooky thing.
Yeah. Big Steve, Captain Hook.
Yeah, seriously. Chuck in like that is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel that. That really extends that pad.
Sir.
When you circle it, it protects that pad. So now it takes a lot more to want, but I do this, it extends that pad
Sir.
for that extension. The finer points.
Oh my God. See, I'm still still hooking a little, but we're getting there.
Good.
Right.
There, see that a little bit? If I'm like that, and I go to do it,
Not as bad.
it's not as bad.
Ah, jeez.
But that seems to work.
Oh yeah.
So then from there, as you did earlier, we circle up, bring it nice and close. 2 hands. Okay. Now I've got my standing center lock.
Oh.
I think of this as the steering wheel, and this as the throttle. Throttle, steering.
How did you do that? That was amazing. Oh, yeah, there it is.
What do we got? In both Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu, we would find an arm in motion. Yeah, I agree. And slide our hands to the area we wanted to manipulate. Yes, I would agree with both of that. But again, just learning to catch things out of the air though. Like just coming in and even, see here we slide and grab, right? But just learning to sit there and go, just find those wherever you want and grab. There's, I find is a bit different.
Sure.
One's a little more fluid and kind, you know, one's very aggressive and dead on attack. So.
Sorry.
Anyways, cool. Thanks for your thoughts and input on that, Master Bill Barker. Okay, where does that leave us? We're in May. We talked about the seminars. We talked about the camp. We talked about we had a good knife seminar on the weekend. No one got injured. We had the place about 12 people in here, 13 people in here. It was nice.
Yeah.
Good little company. And where's that bringing us? Closer to summer. What are we going to do in the summertime? We took a month off last year.
Oh my gosh, are we back there again?
Well, it's July. It's coming around the corner. We're mid-May.
Feels like I was just there. That's crazy.
June, July,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to see. Maybe we'll do like the first week of July. We'll do it, and then after that, we take a break for a summer for ourselves.
Yeah, I'll have to see how schedules go.
But either which way, we're working our way, everybody, to 500 subscribers, and we're at 461 now. We've just been climbing that ladder just ever so slightly. And I did our last fishing video, as I said earlier in the beginning of this video, is up on our YouTube channel. And if you really want to get into our YouTube channel, we have playlists as well. And the playlists don't necessarily deal with the martial arts stuff, but it deals with boating stuff and or fishing stuff, in case you want to see my alter ego, my other personalities that I have with boating and fixing engines and or catching fish here on the West Coast. So, and we're getting into that fishing season again, so that'll be exciting. Okay, anything else you want to practice before we wrap it up tonight?
The only thought I had, in sort of a similar vein,
I got an idea if you don't.
was
Okay.
this.
Thumb grab to standing center lock. So grabbing from the bottom. Okay. So at first we're grabbing from the top, but now you're saying let's grab from the bottom and grab and secure that thumb.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go for it.
So I'm grabbing here,
You got the thumb.
got the thumb,
Nice.
and then I'm going to circle up and around. Into here.
Oh, it's a good stretch for me right along here. Right. No, keep that.
Oh, keep that?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is good. This is a great stretch right along here right now, and it's just like, oh, I could relax for a second. And then as you inject, oh yeah, that was work. That was tight. Nice. Shake that out. Here we go.
And then, of course,
Boom.
as
Up.
Sir would say, even it out.
Yeah. Okay, so hold. So now, right along here, I feel it. Right there. This is okay, but this is where. What does it look like on that side? Does it look like it's tense?
Yep.
Yeah. Now it ejects. Oh. Good. Nice.
Oh. Maybe I won't get into that.
Okay.
Let's just say, as we get used to this, there's lots of different places to inject and lots of different areas to, I think you would say something like close the gaps. So I won't get into that, but just as you practice and get the motion down, there's lots of cool places to do that.
Yeah, safety's always number 1, 2, everybody. And when I'm learning these things, I give a lot of big motions in order to understand and manipulate. But could I do it right from here and come in? Yes, I can. But I've spent a lot of time to make sure not only that I can do it, but that I'm not hurting my partner. I want Big Steve to come back next week. I don't want him to be like at home going, oh, sir did that to me.
I'll be less that and more like my fingers are gone, but yeah.
So, let's let's keep that in mind when you go to do that practice. You're bringing this up. This hand comes underneath, securing the steering wheel. Then in comes the throttle here. And I think of the steering wheel saying, I want you to go this way. But I think of the fingers as the throttle to say, I want you to get there faster. And if I'm not going too fast, I can just feel the tension that exists within the wrist and the forearm. And that tension, a lot of times, people aren't used to.
Yes, sir.
And initially, if they've never felt that before, that's a scary feeling.
Yeah.
They have no idea what you just did to them. They're just like, wow, what the heck is that?
Yeah, why did that make me move so much? And what the heck?
Yeah. Standing center lock is the first move I taught my wife.
Right.
Well, she wasn't my wife at the time. We were actually girlfriend and, well, no, we weren't even girlfriend, boy. We were on a date.
Acquaintances? Oh,
We were on a date. And I said to her, I said, well, if you never date me ever again, I want to give you a quick little self-defense for you if you never see me again. And I put my arm around her, like this, and I put my arm around, and then I taught her from this hand to come up and grab this arm, and then pull it over your head, right? Or you would sneak out, depending. And then he's already in standing center lock. So when you didn't want that unwanted advancement from somebody,
Sir.
so this is what I taught her. Lo and behold, 2 years later, after we've been dating, we go out to a little club, restaurant combo where you can, eat and dine and then go dance on the dance floor. Swans.
Oh, yeah, there you
go. Yeah. And what? Oh, she's watching right now. And the technique he taught me worked on a poor, unsuspecting bar attendee. Okay, first off, he wasn't poor. I think he was from Texas. He had a lot of money. But anyways,
sure, yeah.
But the challenge is this guy, a little bit inebriated, decided to walk up to her and go, come on, honey, let's go to the dance floor like this or whatever, and kind of grabbed her. And then she did this, worked the hand around and pushed it down or something.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was kind of like, hey, let's go to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting at a table over here.
Yeah.
Right? So, come on, honey, let's go. Go ahead and do it. Boom. And he's like, hey, lighten up, come on.
And he does this.
And then he does this. And I'm just watching. And I'm just like, oh, Jenny, he just gave it to you. And sure enough, I see her hand come across. And I see the guy go out. And I'm just looking. And I'm sitting at a table by myself.
Yeah.
I was there with my sisters as well. We were there, doing some company things. And I'm sitting there. And on the table is 3 purses. So I'm kind of looking after the purses, make sure nothing gets stolen, etc. And there she is dealing with this guy. And my first thought was, uh-oh, she's got him. He's going over a table. We don't need that. Let's not go that far. Jenny, and I can't yell to her because the music's too loud. So now you are the bouncer.
Okay.
You're looking this way. It's happening right over here, 10 feet from you. You don't see it. This is how clueless the bouncer was. And my table's right here. I get up from my table, I walk over, and I go, you, watch those purses. You go, huh? By the time you turn back around to see where I went, I take said guy and put him in your arms, and I said, please escort him out. Okay. And that's exactly what happened. And then, as I took this guy from my wife's about to throw, I don't think she was my wife at the time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, we were just dating at the time. She was going to basically head towards the table. I saw her, there's a beautiful table over there. He was going to go over it. But as I took him from her and brought him over here, I went and then sat back down with the purses.
Sure.
I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there with the purses.
Yeah.
And she comes back from the dance floor, and she comes up to me and she goes, did you see that? She's looking right at me. Did you see that? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm so proud of you. You handled yourself and you took care of the situation. She's like, yeah, but then some guy came up and took him from me. She didn't even know it was me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Oh, good, she's laughing. This is good. This is good. I got her approval then if she's laughing right now. And you know, the guy again was a little bit inebriated and stuff, but that was actually one of the first times when helping someone else out and then escorting him to the bouncer and everything. It happened in a matter of a flash. That was one of the first times in my martial art learning process that I really got to feel I didn't need a lot of the energy I used.
Right.
I was prepped. I was pumped. And I was like, whoosh, whoosh. And meanwhile, I could have gone literally,
Yeah.
I could have done that. So that was that first lesson to teach me going, okay, it's not all situations require 100%.
Yeah.
I could use maybe 30% and still could have done the same thing. And that's when I dove into conserving my energy.
Sure.
So anyways, there's a little story for you. Food for thought. Maybe you like that story, maybe you don't, but I was pretty proud of her, and we're still married to this day, and she's never thrown me over any tables.
That's a good bonus. Yeah.
It's a good bonus.
Yeah.
Although I think at some point in time when we got married, someone switched the story where it was me throwing her. She was throwing me over the table.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, something got switched.
Nice.
Anyways, great talking with everyone tonight. Thanks for letting me share that story. And there's a little bit of Abanico for you tonight, a little bit of Sinawali, what do you call that? Sinawali.
Low grab, high grab.
Low grab, high grab, empty hand. Sinawali empty hand, low grab, high grab, and some standing center lock you can do after that.
Yes, sir.
Let me grab my sticks. Unless there was something else you wanted to do.
I think that's got it covered for me. Oh, nice.
Got this fuzzy thing here. Okay. The only other thing I was thinking about tonight, real quick,
Yeah.
was this. As you thought about it, right? We're doing this, bam, 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 boom, and learning that move right there. Maybe we'll talk about that one next week. Sure. Okay. We got Jenny D says, hi, Bill. Nice to have you here. There we go. She's saying hi to get the chat lively. Although we're wrapping it up now, Jenny D, so there we go. Thank you very much, Big Steve.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to everyone. Again, share that subscription out there. Hit the like button on this thing. Smash the bells and all that good stuff. We appreciate it. Heading towards 500. We'll get there. Bill says hi back to Jenny in case she has missed it. And we wish everyone a good weekend. Have a sunny weekend if you're out in the West Coast because it's going to be sunny. And I'm going to mark it down. I'm heading to a wedding this weekend where a longtime student here of 16 years or more, something like that, is getting married. And I'll give it away. I won't say his name, but I'll say the ASMR nerd.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is getting married. And has been a longtime student here at CMATS. So.
Nice.
Okay, that's all I'll say about that. Look forward to that wedding and having fun.
Sir.
We did courtesy. I'm going to go do the techie bits.
Sounds good.
You're going to do the flippy bits.
I'm going to do the flippy bits.
All right, here we go. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us. JD says, thank you, gents. Have a good night. Bill Barker says, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
You know what I'm really proud of? I'm really proud that we've never had any of those hot mic moments.
Like right now?
Like right now.
I think we had one close call.
I think we did, yeah. But, you know, when the mics go off and stuff, you know, we got things to say, right? And we started talking, but, you know, there's no ill will or ill intent meant by anything, but always a pleasure.
No crying about our YouTube subscriber count, though. That's never happened.
Yeah, we don't have a tissue box right behind the camera. Wait. There's our ASMR tonight. All right, everybody. If you can hear me, tell me what this is. Here we go. ASMR time.
It's a lot better where I thought you were going.
Okay, there it is. If you can guess right there in the comments. Oh, as I get older, I get a little weirder.